We've been known to call out our competitors on their marketing BS. We counter that BS with thorough testing, providing data that shows when engineering a product, we do our homework. So when some outfit like Pedal Commander puts up a web page full of laughable comparisons and ridiculous statements in a sad attempt to discredit our PedalMonster, it's time for me to clap back. I'm Gale Banks. Let's give Pedal Commander a fact check.
What? No, what are you talking about, man?
That's not true! So get your facts straight.
A few of you were shopping for throttle controllers and came across an article on Pedal Commander's webpage titled PedalMonster versus Pedal Commander. Thank you for sending me the link. If you're unfamiliar, Banks PedalMonster and Pedal Commander are throttle controllers. Both devices go in line with your accelerator pedal sensor, intercept the data, and improve your throttle response. And that's where the similarities end. Let's take a look. Well, first thing I notice is he's trying to make this look like an impartial comparison on his website, like it's Car and Driver or something. He's listing our features and their features. All right, game on. So reading down their page, I come up with this. It is a fact that PedalMonster offers more. Well, now there you are. He's acknowledging it. Absolutely. It is a fact that PedalMonster offers more, but what PedalMonster doesn't offer is all of them together, whatever them is. Okay, advertising and promising you the world isn't worth it if you're going to want more and more bucks for those additional features. They come with, it's all for $295, including the phone app. Oh my God, what is he talking about? You can't control your device without your smartphone if you haven't paid another $295. You're going to control your device with your smartphone. That's what we do today. What is this? You can order 75 spicy deluxe from Chick-fil-A instead of spending that much on a throttle controller. For $295, you get PedalMonster limited only to your smartphone for control. Only if you pay another $295. This is English as a second language. He's got the $ after the number. Well, I think I'm catching on to something here. We have another product that's incredibly popular. It's electronic, it's instrumentation, called the iDash, and it's $295. And why is he comparing his one device to our two devices? I think this whole diatribe has to do with the fact that they've got buttons. So to get to the buttons, this has to be glued to your dash somewhere. We chose not to have buttons, so you wouldn't have to plaster this thing to your dashboard. It's hideaway. We chose to control it with your phone or with an iDash, your option. These guys are jackasses. Most users choose Pedal Commander over PedalMonster because it is much easier to install.
That was bullshit.
Pedal connection, OBD connector, looks pretty simple to me.
With PedalMonster, you must route the included long OBD2 cable to a place where it won't snag, which is a chore. Pedal Commander is much easier to install. The installation of this whole damn thing is probably 8 to 10 minutes. If plugging in an OBD cable is too much for them, I'd be worried about the circuitry in their box. So reading down their page, I come up with this. Pedal Commander is better. Why? Question mark. You get the same job done with even more optimization freedom. What the hell does that mean? And you get a free OBD2 port to work with. That's not an advantage. Why is OBD such a big deal? Well, OBD gives us reverse safety. returning the pedal to stock when you're in reverse so you don't back through the garage door. I bet you they purchased some garage doors for their customers.
To the highest notches. Whoops. Yeah, it might be a little dangerous.
The fact that we're on the OBD connection gives us vehicle identity. So we know year, make, model, transmission, on and on and on. This allows us to fingerprint the vehicle we're on. Now we can have a custom calibration for your specific car or truck. And if you want a free OBD port, we've got splitters. They're easy. OBD also gives us low-speed trim so you can limit PedalMonster sensitivity below 10 miles per hour. This is great for preventing wheel spin, and it's wonderful for towing. This guy has no OBD connection. It doesn't know what it's in. Hell, you could probably connect it to a riding mower. It wouldn't know. When we first came into the market, we saw that these guys were getting all kinds of comments online about kicking trouble codes. Well, why was that happening? We bought one and we found that they're leaching 5-volt power off of the instrumentation circuit. There's not a lot of current overhead there. So we decided to go to the OBD connection and get fused 12-volt power right from the battery. Let's read on. Pedal Commander doesn't cause voltage shorts. Only small amounts of milliamps are being used. Your throttle would still have plenty of overhead power. Milliamps? Let me talk you through this graph. I think it'll help you understand what's going on here. The blue area is the stock current draw for your pedal assembly. The pink area is the draw limit, and the white area is circuit overload. So what happens here? The black line indicates the voltage required to operate the circuit. It's about 4.7 volts. The red line indicates the voltage available to operate that circuit. Everything's happy here till you get up to about 28 milliamps of current flow, which is all the stock system draws, and then the voltage starts nosing over. And then along comes Pedal Commander, and they push the current draw beyond the safe limit. So if you don't believe our test results, maybe you'll believe their customers.
Happened at the exact moment that I changed from city to sport mode on the Pedal Commander. I have no idea what this damn thing is doing. It's like it's accelerating on its own.
So we've got the check engine light on. The truck just said engine power reduced. Maybe this Pedal Commander wasn't a good idea.
I'm parked right now in the parkway. I almost freaking crashed. You can see the cars coming. I kind of got scared because now the car was not responding to my foot.
It's definitely connected to the Pedal Commander. Just one scare like that is just enough. And more than that, your life could have got ruined.
My truck just like flashed every warning light, check engine light, throttle position sensor. I am never putting this back on the truck because that was super scary that happened.
You start setting trouble codes, the ECM deactivates your pedal, you're coasting in the fast lane, you come to a stop, and you get nailed from behind. And to be thorough, we tested this failure ourselves. The guys rigged one of our trucks with a pair of kill switches, one for the 5-volt pedal circuit and one for the 12-volt power from the OBD connector. Now we can kill the power to both the Pedal Commander and PedalMonster to see how they respond. Here we go. Get up to about 30, still accelerating. Hit the switch. Nothing. Engine's gone to idle. There's no pedal whatsoever. Hill descent fault. What the hell is hill descent fault? Service. What about service? See the manual? Oh my God. Oh, nothing. All right, we've changed to the PedalMonster. Here it is right here. So internally on the circuit board, we have a 12-volt to 5-volt DC power supply that powers the entire circuit board. So let's see what our watchdog circuit and our active safety is all about. Here we go. We're going to accelerate to about 30, and I'm going to kill it. And here's a guy who's thinking about pulling out in front of me. Kill it. Whoa, I've still got throttle. Still punches. All right, PedalMonster off, on, off, on. Well, there you are. That's what active safety, that's what Watchdog, and that's what failsafe is all about. So, what does Pedal Commander have to say about this? Pedal Commander doesn't cause voltage shorts.
Detected. Detected.
You know, I'm dying to compare what's inside these things. So let's bust them apart and take them into Rick in the lab.
So we've opened up both of these units. I have the Banks PedalMonster on top and I have the Pedal Commander on the bottom. I want to show you some of the differences between these. One thing that stands out is we have this relay here, which is this beige box right here. This gives us a great safety feature. It gives us a positive failure mode. This active safety mode is very important. If this board were to fail, this relay will close and it will revert to stock operation. So when I look at the Pedal Commander, I don't see any such feature. There's no relays, there's no passive safety, and there's no active safety. When it fails, you're in danger of losing your throttle pedal. Looking at the PedalMonster on top, you can see that we have a CAN bus interface IC right here. The CAN bus is the controller area network. This is the data bus inside your car that runs the entire vehicle. Because we have interface with the CAN bus, we have a lot of intelligence in our module. It knows the type of car, the year, the make, the model. It knows what transmission, what engine, what gear you're in. These are great things to know. For example, if you put your vehicle in reverse with the Banks module, it reverts to stock performance, so you don't lunge backwards in reverse. The Pedal Commander has no such CAN interface and therefore has no idea what gear you're in or even what type of vehicle you're in, or if it's even in a vehicle. From an electrical engineering standpoint, there's no comparison between these boards. The Pedal Commander is just simply inferior. What is the cost? So ours is $295. I assume they're probably undercutting us. They're probably selling it for around $200.
$299.
$299? Wow.
The point I'm trying to make here is the most elemental one. This is cheap to make. This isn't. Hello, what is this? What is this little graph on the page here? I got to put on my cheaters. Okay. It's pedal position to throttle position. It's a graph showing 0 to 100% pedal position on the bottom, on the left side, 0 to 100% throttle position. This dashed gray line apparently is the original, what they're calling the original signal. And it says 500 hertz per second. That's English as a second language all over again. That's 500 cycles per second per second. We just say 500 hertz. If you're going to say hertz, say hertz. But why are we describing an electrical 0 to 5 volt signal with a frequency in the first place? What does it say about City on their web page? Gives you a more active linear throttle response, perfect for everyday driving. This offers you a response of an old school throttle cable, a 1-to-1 pedal to throttle acceleration ratio. Okay, 1-to-1. Well, he just described the stock trace that he's got on here. It's basically 1-to-1. The City is not 1-to-1. It's two different ratios, if you will. No way it's 1-to-1. God. Now let's look at sport mode. Sport is way more aggressive. You can see that. How do they describe it? Our spirited driving mode, not for the light-hearted. This is our highest suggested mode for around town driving. 70% faster signal than stock. Oh, I get it. That's what this frequency is all about. Like they're speeding up the speed of light or the speed of the electricity. You can't change the speed of electricity, period.
Warning. Bullshit alert.
All right, looking at sport again. There's no smooth transition. These are not contours. These are brutal, straight line, a knee or transition point, then you're putting your foot into the bucket of mud all the way to 100%. It really gets good when you get to their Sport Plus mode. You've moved the pedal 10% and you've got 85% of the throttle opening. So from 10% to 100% pedal, all that additional 90% you're only getting 15% more throttle opening. You're basically touch it and you're all done. No way you call this a curve. You get to that knee, and let's say you're pulling a grade. If you're at or around that knee in the throttle response, I'm telling you, you're going to have shift happy in spades. God forbid you've got a Toyota Tacoma going up in the mountains with a pedal commander. You guys know what I'm talking about. Now let's look at the green trace. Eco mode allows you to maximize fuel economy by up to 20% over stock ratings. No damn way.
That was bullshit.
It significantly slows the response, so Eco mode also allows for better traction over various terrains, rain, snow, mud, dirt. Oh, baby. We didn't do this for a couple of reasons. If you want Eco mode, you might as well just go back to stock. Stock is actually shaped somewhat like they've shaped this green trace. Stock is not as they represent it. It's got a belly in it, and you feel that belly. But there's a second reason. There's a program we run when we're developing any kind of a mission-critical piece of electronics, and it's called Failure Modes Effects Analysis, FMEA. We ran that program on the Eco mode idea, and it really popped out real quick. Imagine how this would be. You're pushing in Eco mode, you need some right now, and it fails. And say you're at 80% pedal position. Now you're going to go to what you'd have stock at 80% throttle, which is a hell of a lot. And you're going to drive right into the guy in front of you. So we elected not to include this because it's dangerous. Before we designed the Banks PedalMonster, I had the guys go out and buy every throttle controller on the market. We fingerprinted them, and lo and behold, every one had a graph that looks just like this. Let me show you what throttle curves should look like. You'll notice right off, there's no sudden transitions, there's no straight line. It's beautiful, gradual, predictable. Each mode has 10 different contours within the mode. These contours feel smooth both to you and your transmission. You want a pedal you can modulate. You're looking for curves like this if you're doing any kind of high performance driving. Road racing, drifting, whatever you're doing, you're looking for predictable throttle. You don't want a light switch. On, off, on, off, on, off. We didn't just casually draw some straight lines. I drove them for weeks. Mustangs, Corvettes, trucks, diesels, gasoline, I mean, everything. Stick shift, automatic. Those 30 curves are silky smooth no matter what vehicle you're in. All right, so let's see what other gems we can find on this website. Here we go. Pedal Commander's headquarters are in Camarillo, California.
Bullshit detected.
That's BS. They have made their product at their headquarters in Turkey since 2011. It's on their website. Camarillo is an outpost. No matter what their site says, Pedal Commander is manufactured in Turkey, and Banks PedalMonster is manufactured right here. Isn't that right, everybody?
That's right, yeah.
Yeah. Let's read on. Pedal Commander is battle tested. If you are a Formula Drift fan, you probably saw the Pedal Commander Nissan S14.9 win Pro Spec St. Louis at the hands of Evan Bogovic. That Nissan has a supercharged LS under the hood with a cable-driven throttle.
That is some bull.
There is no Pedal Commander product driving that throttle. What?
Incoming bullshit. Take cover.
The only thing that's battle tested on this car are the graphics on the side of it. If you want to talk battle tested, I'll give you battle tested. Banks has supplied engines to the military since 1975. Today, we are the sole supplier of the engines for the new Joint Light Tactical Vehicle program. we've delivered about 24,000 of those engines. That's battle tested in actual battle. Clearly, we've rattled Pedal Commander's cage. So much so that they've created a cheap new brand just to come after us. And it's called, I don't know if I should say, my wife's gonna kill me. Tuned. It's the same device with less functionality. And remember, they were giving us crap about not having buttons? Well, this thing has no buttons. Now, how do I know that this is a Pedal Commander product? Same office in Camarillo. It's on the website. That's how I know. And you know what really pisses me off? On the tuned box, the face of the box is an American flag. And the product is made in Turkey.
Incoming bull detected.
I think all this bullshit deserves an award. And the winner for bullshit marketing goes to Pedal Commander. I wonder where I should send that trophy. Camarillo or Turkey?